In Thailand's northeast, like other parts of the country, royal imagery is everywhere. Last month, 7 people were arrested and taken into military custody for allegedly burning 2 roadside pictures of the late king. Among them, 14-year-old Abhisit Chaili, who's now being held in a juvenile detention centre in the city of Khon Kaen. He and the others may be charged with lèse-majesté, but his family hasn't received any information.
I'm so worried about him. I want him to be released. He didn't know what he was doing and didn't realise the consequences.
The law is designed to prevent criticism of the monarchy, but critics say it's being used to stifle dissent. Since the coup 3 years ago, the military government has taken the lèse-majesté law to the extreme. In one case, a man was charged for insulting the late king's dog, while a human rights lawyer is facing a sentence of up to 150 years in jail if he's found guilty on all counts. And now the government says that people can be charged even if they look at material online that's deemed offensive to the monarchy. The government didn't respond to questions, and the international community has also been largely silent on the issue. The United Nations has been the most critical, calling on the government to amend the law, saying we are deeply troubled by the high rate of prosecutions and the court's persistence in handing down disproportionate sentences for the offence.
By this point, there can be no use of this law that is not an abuse. There can be no use of this law that is not political. It's become the ultimately political law in repressing any kind of dissension.
David Streckfus says a perfect example is the case of Pai Dao Din, a law student and political activist who shared a critical article online. It was written by someone else and was shared by thousands of others, but he's the only one who's been charged and is in prison awaiting trial. Now his friends and fellow students at Khon Kaen University are facing contempt charges for singing outside the court in support of him.
We will fight on. There's no freedom anymore in Thailand. Our social and political rights have disappeared, so we have to fight to get our rights back.
They say the government is trying to scare people into being silent, something they refuse to do. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Khon Kaen, Thailand.